Hello everybody. I wanted to create this video because I'm really tripping right now on Call of Duty. I got something I need to get off my chest. Got something I need to explain to you about my personal experience. This was just my little test about the Battle Pass to see whether or not it's true about what they say about it, and my results are just intriguing. So I decided I want to make a video about it. I need to get it on record because this kind of stuff is trippy, man. It's just real trippy about how they do things. Bought Modern Warfare 3 and I bought it with the Season 1 pass, which gave you the first season Battle Pass with Blackcell. We had that pre-season before Season 1. We played. Everything's cool. Everything's great. I'm not tripping on that. It is what it is. I, played games, had fun. And then Season 1 hit. And as soon as Season 1 hit, everything took a nosedive. I didn't even kind of notice it until after we got to Season 2. I started reflecting on how things happened in Season 1 because I wanted to buy the Battle Pass and then not buy it to see if things are the same or not. It's like all of a sudden now, barely carry my KD. I know what my KD is. I know what I play. I know how I play. I know the kind of opponents I go against. Everything's copacetic at the time. But then when Season 1 hit, bam, KD goes down. I may win the match, but it's like the skin of my teeth kind of thing. I'm sitting there tripping off of this. I'm not tripping out yet because I don't know what's going to happen when Season 2 hits and I don't buy the Battle Pass. But I did kind of notice that it was taking longer to find a lobby, and it was also taking longer to fill the lobby up. It's just like taking longer. I didn't know what to think of it. I didn't know if it was the internet. I didn't know what was going on. But I also noticed that the tokens that I get for the Battle Pass, it was like taking a lot more points per match to fill that thing up. I remember it was a lot of matches where if I had like 5,000 points for that match, it would only do like a quarter. Token will only fill a quarter, and I'm serious, a quarter of that circle or that octagon, whatever shape it's in. And I'm sitting there tripping off it. I said, wait a minute, I don't remember ever seeing that before. Why only get a quarter? I go back and look at my score again, and I scored like 5,800, something like that. I said, that don't make sense. That don't make sense. They're giving me less points. I mean, they literally are giving me less points because it was never consistent. If I play another match, it might fill up all the way kind of thing. It was just, but every other match or every 2 or 3 matches, it would just do that quarter thing. It would only fill up only like a quarter. And I know I didn't score no low points. I was always, at that point in time, I was always top player. Had the most points, had the most kills, did the most objectives, everything. I could easily get between 5,000 and 7,000 points. Now let's not get it twisted here. I'm not talking about double XP events as demonstrated on your screen right now. I'm not confused when that happens and when it doesn't happen. I'm talking about when it's inconsistent about how many points are dedicated to my next Battle Pass token. And I'm sitting there tripping off of this because I can get, let's say, for the sake of argument, 6,000 points that match. And it will only move a quarter for the Battle Pass token. That little bar that goes around the Battle Pass token, it would only move a quarter inch. And then the next match I get 5,000 points and it moves almost half. That kind of thing. It was never consistent. And I took a note of that. I said, okay, that's odd. There's no consistency about why that's happening. There's no other statistics that shows me after the match that would tell me why I only got this little bit or why is it that it's so much. It's just, this is all the information I can go on. I'm noticing it's taking longer to get in matches. To find matches is taking longer to fill up. And I'm getting, at that time when the Season 1, about 4 or 5 days. Because at that time in Season 1, the highest you could get is 250. I was seeing 250 level players after 4 or 5 days of getting the Battle Pass. I said, whoa, we tripping here, man. We tripping. I said, ho, how am I in these lobbies with these guys? These guys are obviously they either on some clan stuff or some Reddit stuff or some Discord stuff, or they cheating, Ain't nowhere in the world they can be level 250 all day. I don't care if you play all day. You got to be scoring 8, 9, 10,000 points a match to be getting that level up that fast. No way. There's no way. I back out those lobbies. I'm no fool. And I had to keep doing this a lot. Some days I had to just stop, put the thing down, come back to it the next day because it was just no bueno, man. It was like, no moss, man. I can't get in it. I can't get no decent matches in here, man. I'm barely a level like 50. And I'm like, I didn't get to 55 yet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm playing against these guys who've been sweating all day. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Find matches. Some days were good, some days weren't. Those days that weren't, I know to put it down, go to it another day. That seemed to work, okay? I had the tendency of running into some cheaters every once in a while. They tripping, man. They ain't got time to run into cheaters. And when they in the lobby, you don't even know it, man. It's like all of a sudden they just wild out on you, man. They're shooting you through walls and everything else, man. And they come looking for you. You just know you're dead. You ain't nothing you can do. You can shoot at them all you want to. It ain't gonna mean nothing. I said, okay, this. I started writing notes down. Started putting notes down. Yeah, this happened. And I said, okay, this ain't working out. This battle pass thing ain't working out. So next season, I'm not buying the battle pass, right? I'm not gonna buy it. So I didn't buy it. So first week go by, and I'm thinking, oh, hold your tight to see what's going on. Nothing happens. Second week go by, nothing happens. And the game plays the same like it did during the preseason. Getting in the lobbies fast, lobbies are filling up fast, getting in the game fast, having fun, enjoying nice time. I noticed that nothing's, it seems like it's normal. I'm having fun. And then I think about buying the battle pass, but then I said, nah, I don't need the battle pass. There's nothing there I want. And I said, well, I'm definitely not going to buy Blackcell. Ain't nothing that I want. I'm not into that what they're selling, so it doesn't attract me anyway. Everybody started talking about the BP-50, which is the assault rifle, which is a SMG assault rifle, fast rate of fire, etc. And I started thinking about getting it, realized I can't buy it. I decided to think about getting the battle pass. I said, no, everything's been good so far. I'm not going to buy the battle pass. But then I look at my token. This is trippy. I'm looking at my token. I got so many tokens. I don't like, how in the world do I get this many tokens? I'm tripping off of this. I never get this kind of tokens when I have the battle pass. I got so many tokens. I realized I think I had like 20 tokens after about 4 or 5 days. It's like, yo, how do I get so many tokens? And I thought about it. They trying to entice me to buy the battle pass. Here, you don't want the battle pass right now? I'll give you 20 extra tokens the last few days you play. Here, boom, pat. And then I realized I count how many tokens I really need. I think I need like 150 tokens, something like that, just total. And I go, nope, I'm not even gonna do that's gonna mess me up. I won't even fill up half the map with the amount of tokens I had. Now, even if I get it with the 20 tokens they give you, but just 40 tokens, it's not gonna be enough. Then I realized this is all part of the game. It's all how they get you, And I said, no. If I get like, 100 tokens, I might do it then, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just not gonna do this. And I realized that I had a much more enjoyable time. I get into better matches. I have teammates that actually do their work in. They put the work in. I'm not carrying them like I did when I had the battle pass. I'm not I felt like when I had the battle pass, I was straight up grinding. It was a lot of matches. Like I told you earlier, it was like by the skin of my teeth I won. And if I had 3,000 points, man, that was just good. But they didn't get you nothing. It barely moved that meter. In those cases, yes, it's legit that the meter for the token of the battle pass is not going to be as much. But when I was getting 6,000 points, it would still do the same thing, which is just rigged, man. I realized it's rigged. That ain't right. But I tell you what, you ain't got to take my word for it. Do it yourself. If you already got season 2 battle test, ain't nothing you can do. You got to wait to season 3. Don't buy season 3 and see if your experience changes, because I know it did for me. I'm telling you this because I'm tripping off of this, because this is actually legit stuff. It's like, how in the world do I get better results without buying the battle pass? But you think you put money in their pocket and they make your experience much worse? That's trippy, man. That's straight up trippy. Nah. No, I'm sorry, but nah, I can't handle that. I'm just all battle pass out from this day forward. I ain't never buying another battle pass because my experience is better without it. Why would I buy the battle pass when I got proof that buying a battle pass makes my matches harder, they put me in more sweaty lobbies, and my teammates suck? Why would I do that? And I'm spending $30 for Blackcell. Are you tripping? You got to be tripping. I gonna pay you $30 to give me a worse experience? Oh, hell no. Nah. They ain't going down like that. So what? I come out the closet and admit that I bought the $30 Blackcell. I know a lot of you did the same, and I know a lot of people on YouTube tell you don't buy it, don't buy this, but they ain't giving you the details I just gave you. They're not telling you get a worse experience buying it than you don't. They're not telling you how your matches are. They're not telling you what happens when you do gain points to get the next battle pass token. They're not giving you that information. I'm giving you that information. So now you have some substance to go by. You can make a better decision what happens when Season 3 drops. From this point on, I'm done. So that's it. I'm out.